Well, we're off on the road to Morocco. First stop is the Atlanta airport, busiest airport in the world, where I take a flight to Philadelphia, where I meet these two. This one's not going to get to go, as this is likely to happen while I'm gone. We get settled for the long flight across the ocean, where we have a 3-hour layover in Madrid. After a 3-hour layover, we'll board our flight to Casablanca, where we'll meet the rest of our friends and get ready for our Moroccan adventure. We're back in Spain for 3 short hours. So we're about 20 hours into this day today. We made it to Casablanca, and we're about to go on a tour of a mosque. It's the only mosque you can tour in Casablanca, or excuse me, in Morocco.
Did you press play this time?
We left Casablanca and drove on to Rabat, where we were going to spend the night. Right.
Okay. We need to get changed.
Started our day with a really delicious breakfast. What did we have for breakfast?
We had the orange fritters, some crepes, orange juice.
It was a long walk out to the street from the Riad.
The Medina is a maze. It's really amazing, but also really easy to get lost. It's like left, right, left, right, left, right.
Today we're going to Tangier, and on the way we're going to stop for lunch. So we're in Tangier, and we're on the Mediterranean, which is right behind me. And we're getting ready to go into the Hercules Cave.
See how clean is the water. That was very helpful enough for the nomad people and they made the nomadic life inside this cave to bathe there once the tide goes out. This tide, you know, they do not go pools.
In the background, past this lighthouse, is the Rock of Gibraltar. So we're looking across the Mediterranean, and if you can see it, that's Spain. Then we took a walking tour of the Kasbah in Tangier and the old Medina in Tangier. Off in the distance here, it's hard to see, but there's the Rock of Gibraltar. And this is actually the spot where the Mediterranean meets the Atlantic Ocean.
ما شاء الله. We are in the souk. So inside the Medina you find the souk. Souk is the market. So we ended our day at the Fridge Hotel. After a great meal, we're excited about tomorrow, and we're going hiking in the Rift Mountains and staying at a Berber house. Well, good morning from Tangier. Here I am. You can see my beautiful view from the balcony of the hotel room. Let me show you this. There's the Mediterranean, and actually you can see a cruise ship off in the distance here. It's just gorgeous morning. It's about low 70s this morning, and we have an exciting day planned. So where we're going today is we're going to hike up into the Rift Mountains, where we're going to spend the night in a Berber village with somebody's home. And we're really looking forward to that. Should be hopefully a really cool experience. So stay tuned for those pictures, and we'll talk to you later. We stopped for lunch on the way, and I wanted to know what tacos would look like in Morocco. And as I suspected, they were nothing like tacos in Southern California. Tacos. In Morocco, this is a taco. Well, we're starting our hike. We're in the Rift Mountains, and it looks like we're going to do about a 3-hour loop here through a couple of villages and some beautiful waterfalls. And we're pretty excited to see what we see. It's about 80 degrees, it's windy, and we're all watered down, ready to go.
National park, because this national park is called Skeleton Park. I crazy rules with American people. Oh, really? Yeah, but
Latitude in Morocco is the same as Southern California. So we've all remarked that the hillsides look very much like they do in Southern California. Can you believe it? I'm pretty sure we're at the top of the mountain now, looking across the valley, and you can kind of see the several villages here. Each village has a mosque and a name. So one of the things I learned in Morocco is that if you find a house with a pitch roof, it's a foreigner's house, because all of the roofs in Morocco are flat roofs, and they utilize the roof.
Except that one. I want to get a picture of you guys.
All except for this house right here. Another thing I learned is that it's really not a part of the Moroccan culture, except for some people, to keep pets in their house. So consequently, we saw a lot of cats and dogs on the streets. It's just not part of their culture like Americans do.
move to your left. Your left. Go to left. Trying to get paid. Yeah. Okay, that's good. That's good.
I would like a picture.
No, We're here at our house that we're staying in. So let me give you a little tour. This is the shower. John's in there. Okay, and this is the family room. So here we are. Katie and Tommy got the master bedroom. Uh-oh. No towel. There's the kitchen. I may forego a shower today.
It was cold.
Yeah, and this is our room. Pretty Spartan. There you go. All right, that's it. And Katie is shooing one of the goats out. Oh yeah.
Well, good morning from the village in the Rift Mountains. I think the name of the village is Zawiya. At any rate, we had a good night's sleep, had a wonderful meal, and we're getting ready to go on another hike here. Let me show you what's going on here. They bake their bread here, but the house is big. We're in these mountains, and he says we're going to be going up that mountain right there. So behind me is the house, and it's actually really a big house. So these guys tried to come into the house this morning. We said no. Last night, a little goat came into the house, cracked us up. So hopefully we'll have another good day today, and then after our hike, we're going to take a 3-hour drive to Fez. So we'll talk to you later. Bye. You might recognize this crop that they're growing here. This is an artesian spring. Voila.
The trail was quite steep in some places. When we got down to the river, we were treated with beautiful waterfalls and some crystal clear pools of water. We sat with our feet in the water, drinking mint tea. This area is all part of a national park.
It's a video.
I thought you said the other thing.
So we're done for our hike today. This was just a magical place. We walked about 5 miles and over 3 hours. So it was a pretty technical hike, really. It was a lot of real steep uphill and a real steep downhill. And really enjoyed it. Getting ready to have lunch. And then we're going to take the 3-hour drive to Fez.
We arrived in Fez just at the evening call for prayer, and we went to our beautiful riad. We walked a short distance to our dinner location and were surprised to find that it had wonderful entertainment.
You know what?
You don't know if the dish is for one person or for the table. For that price, it could be. Yeah. So we might just get 2 dishes.
Well, good morning and welcome to Fez. So Let me show you the city here. So this is the view from the top of our riad, which is just gorgeous. Every house has a satellite dish. Fez is a huge city, and we're in the Medina right now, which is the old part of town. So today we're going to be on a tour. We have a tour guide, and I'm not exactly sure, but I think we're going to see how they make pottery and that sort of thing. So looking forward to today. We had a really fun time last night, and you know, we'll see what adventures we have coming today. There's so much to learn here in this ancient city. You can't take it all in one day and probably half a lifetime. But we did have this guide. His name is Kamal, and he was outstanding. Very knowledgeable man, and we learned so much. I couldn't take it all in.
So they just down, they put some limestone to make it more or less cleaner. That's very famous for the Royal Palace, the Jewish Quarter, and the Jewish Cemetery just behind this wall over there. The Jewish Cemetery is a unique cemetery all over the world which is computerized. They have the names of the people are buried, like the tombstone, and also the number of tombs, and everything is computerized. Then here it's so famous for the Royal Palace, and the Royal Palace actually dates back to the 13th century, and every dynasty tried to kill out the palace. Until 1968, King Hassan II wanted to give the final shape to the palace. He invited all the famous handicraftsmen to come here to show their arts. Works took like almost 4 years until late of 71. And then the result is the most beautiful doors you can see in front of us. Make mosaics. We need first to cut through a small mold of 10 centimeters by 10, like this size. That's like a stone in this size, 10 by 10. And then we put it in different natural colors. And then we get 10 centimeter by 10, 100 square centimeter, in blue, in yellow, in green, in white, and black. And then we cut them into small pieces, and then we had to fix every small piece directly on the wall. That's in the past. You can see here, every small piece had to be done directly on the wall, because in the past there was no cement. Once after the discovery of cement, which is not that old in history, 19th century, we started changing the technique by putting piece by piece on the floor, upside down, and then we put all the pieces, and once all the decoration is finished, then we return back, and then you have all the beautiful colors. So the henna is actually
I got mine yesterday.
yeah, it just oh good. So the henna normally is a plant. It's like this, and then we grind it. It gives you this color, and then when you put it with water and it gets oxidized, then it becomes more orange like this. Sometimes the red is you put it for the hair.
The Medina has 9,400 streets. Our guide told us that this was the largest area for walking in the world without any cars. We then went to the pottery factory.
In this co-op, in this factory, all made with this material. That's what you can call the grey clay. That's not the red clay. The red clay you can find it anywhere. You can find it in Marrakech, if you visit Marrakech, Asafi, Casablanca, Rabat, anywhere you can find it, the red clay. But here in Fez, we have the special clay, we have the grey clay. This clay, very rich with the magnesium and the iron, and non-lead, lead-free. And that you can use for pottery, and the same time you can use for mosaic. Because our mosaic or our pottery, we put it outside or inside, no problem. If you have snow, if you have raining, minus 20 degrees, minus 30 degrees, nothing happens. Maybe the guide, they're gonna show you some fences in the Medina. It has more than 1,000 years old. Why? Because made with this material. But the red clay is the rakota, easy to break. And it's not possible to put it outside. That's the difference between. And after we put it, this clay in the water, a little bit close to see. Just the clay inside the water, like 1 week maximum in the water. And the last day, the artist, he mixed it just with his foot and the hand. You want to try? Why with the feet and the hand? He mixed the clay, and the same time he fill in for a little stone. Because if some pieces like that, it has little stone inside, it's correct in the oven. That's why he used the foot and the hand. And right now, a little bit close to see the artist here, how he make all the pieces, the pottery, all by hand, a little bit close, please. You can have picture the problem. You can see first, when he puts it in the water for 1 week, he take it out and he puts it in the sun maybe for 3 days to be like this. And then he mixes it with his hand to make it the blocks of the clay. And with the same blocks of the clay, you can make it many pieces of power, because he turned it just with his feet and he make any shape, any size, just with his hand. And the size with his eyes. Any size, he make custom made design. Just tell him the size what you want, he make you exactly what you want. Look at this color, please.
I can see him looking from this to this. Is he where did he go? Is he
measuring.
Is he eyeballing the dimensions?
Yes, just with his eyes.
Just with his eyes, so he knows.
Yeah.
Look at that. Oh my God.
There you go.
That's awesome.
Just the olives and the wood. We put it the olive feet and the wood here and the items up. With 1,200 degrees Celsius and 8 hours in the oven, the grey color becomes like that, beige, like that, and listen. It's correct, but strong. This plate you can stand on, doesn't break. Because I told you this material, very rich with the magnesium and the iron, and they paint it and they glaze it and they put it in the fire again. But the second time 900 or 1,000 maximum, only for fixing the color and they fixed the glaze. And with it, and then he make the design, you see, just with black ink, and then he chip it away just with a hammer, and every 20 minutes he sharp the hammer. You can see. So please. So please, I show you in the oven, or I told you how he makes the tiles. In the second fire, we cut it, for example, the tiles like that. And right now you can see the artisans here, how he cut different shapes and different size for small pieces of mosaic. You can see. First, the gentleman, he make the shape in the tiles just with the ink, and then he cuts it with the hammer. When he cut, the artist over there, he bubble. And after I show you the sample them, how he put the little pieces all together, upside down, to be panels, for example, to be fancy.
I think that guy took the shot from You recording that?
You know what's Miss Jalaba?
Yes.
Jalaba is like the young guy wearing. long Moroccan history. And we do also some cover and scarf. So as raw material, we use three kind of thread. We use wool from sheep, we use cotton, and we use silk. But silk we use here in Morocco, not wool. So this one is different. So they come from agave. It's from this kind of cactus. So you see, this is a little piece of agave. So look at the top, and if it's just a small part, like this kind of middle, so the metal, you find thread. So very soft, natural, and it's very strong. The capsule was made by cotton wool, which is the diamond, so this agave thread, but it's original, natural guys.
Yeah, that thing just walked the thread back and forth.
So right now, we weave and we count, and we change color each time.
They said everything in this shop is hand embroidered. Everything was beautiful.
Well, good morning. So we're on our way to the Sahara Desert, and we've left Fez, and we're at a tourist spot here, actually in the Atlas Mountains. We'll wait for this bus. We're in the Atlas Mountains at a place they call the Swiss Alps of Africa, and it is a Swiss-style village and a ski resort. It's also where the one of the most famous universities of Morocco is, and this is where the king went to school. So we're looking forward to a good day today. We're going to the Sahara Desert and going to ride camels into a glamping. Apparently this is the thing to do, is have your picture taken in front of the lion. It's a beautiful park here with fountains, and just gorgeous. And because we're up in the mountains, unlike other places in Morocco, they have pitched roofs here. That's because it snows. And we stopped to visit these wild monkeys. Look at the monkey with a baby on its back. Really cute. Lunch was yet another great meal.
So there is village, many villages along the way here. So every family would have their own piece of land here that you would look after. You might, when you see extensively green like this, it is a river passing by. Yes. But if you see green, dry in between, people use wells for irrigation. So Yeah, go ahead.
When you see this green, from my job, this green river is called riparian.
Here the most important crop that they grow up here is the date, besides alfalfa for the animals. And the harvest of the dates, the harvest season, is around this time. Now you can get fresh like they do it. The date I gave you before,
Oh, that's good.
it's from this year.
Well, we made it to the Sahara Desert, where we started our adventure with the camels at a beautiful hotel. Okay, here we are in the Sahara Desert, getting ready to get on our camel and go to our camp.
So I'm gonna unwrap this and have it.
Are you taking us?
Yes, you are only 5.
Uh-huh.
On one t-shirt.
Okay, hold on.
Just gotta make sure you don't fall off, huh?
That's a long way down.
Everybody, it's okay?
Uh-huh.
All good.
From?
United States. California. Hollywood.
Nice.
This is a video.
Yes, thank you.
This time here in Morocco?
Yes.
Yes.
You are welcome.
This is the Sahara version of snowboarding.
Yahoo!
How cool is this? Sunset in the Sahara. We said goodbye to our camels and made it to our camping spot for the night. This included entertainment. Our luxury tents in the desert even had a shower and a bathroom and air conditioning. Well, good morning. It's day 7, I think, and we are getting ready to go ride ATVs out in the desert. Last night was great. We had great entertainment, great food, and so wait, you're not on the video here. There you go. So here we go. We got about a 5-hour drive today too. So after we do the ATVs, we're heading to another city, Arzout, I think it's called, and they call that the Hollywood of Morocco. They film a lot of movies there. So we'll see how today goes. Talk to you later. This is a tourist destination for Moroccans because it's very cool up in this canyon. They call this the Grand Canyon of Morocco. Well, good morning from Ait Ben Hadou, and I'm sure I just messed that up. We are in the Sahara Desert, and this is an area that they shoot Hollywood films, Lawrence of Arabia and all things like that. We're going to see the Kasbah. So last night was pretty interesting. We were driving on our way to go have dinner, and we noticed there was all kind of people outside on the street. And we found out this morning that the reason they were out there was that there had been an aftershock and everybody was scared and ran out into the street. We didn't feel it because we were in the car, and when we got to the restaurant nobody said anything, so it must have been a pretty minor aftershock. Anyway, here we go to the Kasbah.
If you follow the river down there, this would lead you to a salt mining. It's down there, and as I said before, this used to be a very important place for the old caravans that used to come from Marrakech to Timbuktu in Mali. So they used to stop and exchange things with salt. As I said before there was no money, there was no currency. So the currency is trading things, you know, with spices and other stuff. And you can see there is a bridge there that separates the old village and the new village. Here in the new village there is about 85 families that live here, and in the old village, as I said, it's just mostly like little shop for handicraft things and so on.
So there's nobody living?
Nobody lives there because there is no access to the water or electricity.
But you can get into the old.
There is, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes, but like there is no living conditions. There are no living conditions there. There is electricity, but just simple ones for solar energy, but not to generate like things. Yeah, and later it becomes a place for filming a lot of movies, like Lawrence of Arabia, Gladiator, Cleopatra, Obelix, Kingdom of Heaven, The Man Who Would Be a King, The Mummy Returns also was filmed here. So we became, and now it's a very, I would say, like the last movie was filmed here is Gladiator 2, number 2. Yeah.
¿Qué año?
A few months ago. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. There was the Gladiator, the first versions. I think it's in the 80s, but the second one was filmed just recently. Yeah. When you have a well, have a lot of salt, you can see it in the crop, in the field, you know? You can grow plants with salty water.
We stopped at a shop where they made carpets. Katie gave it a go. It was difficult. She's strong.
After drying like this, after drying, spinning. Hello.
Hello.
Everybody.
Hello, you too.
It's free.
Free today.
Yeah, free gifts. Thank you. Pay for that.
The next place we stopped was a cooperative where they made argan oil. Pretty interesting to watch.
In this traditional form, to get this recipe, Malax just by hand and let of warm water.
Once we left here, it was on to Marrakech.
Welcome to Marrakech. Marhaba. This is one of the this is King's Palace.
Okay.
So they are doing some restoration. You can see after the earthquake, they do restoration.
Oh, sure. Yeah, it's all earthquake damage. Huh?
Oh, you can see the damage up there on the wall.
It's amazing how quickly they started repairs. And we arrived at our riad. The name of the riad is Riad Wow, and it was wow.
Because some people, everybody coming, approaching you, he just like to sell you something or to trade with you or to just get an income from. So it's called the Square of Hustle and Bustle. Or this shows that Marrakech is an alive and vibrant town and a multicultural city, because you may see a dark-skinned guy, a Berber, an Arab, a Jewish, or an African. They are all combined. Then if we try to do an interview to check where people are from, you may find more than 100 nationalities all in one, enjoying the same landscape. Beautiful
I gotta back up though. Okay, ready?
This is where we enjoyed a nice bowl of snails. Escargot.
The top fell off.
The market in the Medina is massive. I think he said it was something like 1,400 acres. It's really easy to get lost.
If you see, you can feel the warmth.
Yeah. So they've already used it.
Yeah.
It's to cook lamb.
Yeah.
Good morning. We're here in Marrakech. We're on our way. Here's Mary to tell us what we're going to do.
So today we're going back to the Medina in Marrakech. We saw it last night and it was absolutely amazing. And so we're going to get more in depth in the Medina, which could take you 2 days to get through completely if you did it. And then we're going to go to the Marrakech Gardens later today. The gardens were purchased by Yves Saint Laurent, and he and a designer, a very famous French designer, redesigned the gardens, and they are very famous here in Marrakech, so we're really looking forward to seeing both of those.
Yes, we are. Okay, there it is. There you have it. We'll see how it goes today. So they're already working in construction, repairing some of the damage inside the mosque. That's why these barriers are here. We can't get any closer. But it wasn't too bad, but the interior they're having to redo. So we're back in the main square of the Medina. What a difference it is in the morning. Hardly anybody here compared to last night. When we see it tonight, this place will be packed with people.
That's pretty cool.
What century? Say 11th century?
Oh, I didn't hear him. That's the place you guys need to go. Go to Spain. Go to the other.
We call it Ben Youssef Madrasa. So the founder of the school was Ali Ben Youssef. So this guy was descended from a royal family. Then he decided to build a Quranic school. And back days, this was a school of art and literature. So when the students come to study here, there was more than 800 students used to be hosted in this place, and there is more than 150 rooms inside the madrasa where they could stay. So people come from different spots, either in Morocco or elsewhere in other countries, to get their degrees from this school of Ben Youssef. Actually, there is two historical schools in Morocco, one in Fas called Al-Qarawiyyin University and Ben Youssef Madrasa in Marrakech. So a part of the attraction of the beauty of the architecture, it represents Moorish Islamic architecture, including the three elements behind us. This is the mosaic tiles done individually, piece by piece. It's not one whole block that they have molded, but all these pieces are done individually, joints. Then here, there is still again mosaic, but in a calligraphy artwork. This is stucco. All what is white behind you or in front of you is the stucco artwork, plus the cedar wood for the doors, for the ceilings, plus for the upside facade of the madrasa. So those are the three great elements that we see in every riyad, in every mosque, in every madrasa, in every traditional site in the country. But
We made it to the Marrakech Gardens, once owned by Yves Saint Laurent.
It's like 20 degrees colder.
Can't scan, that's wrong. Okay. No, not taking a picture. Oh, not the phone.
Did you know that bamboo Oh, I did not know that. This is a very popular place. Hundreds of people visit this each day. On site was a really interesting Berber museum. We also visited the Yves Saint Laurent Museum. However, they wouldn't allow us to photograph the artwork. No picture. After our tour, we decided to go back to the Medina, do a little shopping, and
All right,
have
we
some
stopped
dinner.
here for coffee in the Medina, and let's show you what's going on here. We had espresso and what was it?
Spiced coffee.
Spiced coffee.
Traditional Moroccan coffee.
Okay. And what's your name?
My name's Hamid,
Hamid.
and I'm from here,
Yeah.
born here.
This is your new business.
Yeah, it's new business.
8 months old.
So come to Morocco, come to Marrakech, and go to Sharif Coffee.
Yay!
Yay! Well, today's our last day in Marrakech. I'm having breakfast here on our terrace of the beautiful Riyadh we're staying in. And we're going to be going hiking today in the Atlas Mountains. And I understand that's where a lot of the earthquake damage was its worst. But they say that where we're going to go is fine, that we should be able to still go on this hike. Anyway, we're looking forward to that, and let's see how today goes. Breakfast is always a highlight of the day. These tents were provided by the government for the people to live in after the earthquake. This is how they prepare the tagines. They're getting ready for the lunch crowd.
So we made it to the Atlas Mountains and we're getting ready to go on a hike. We're about 40 plus miles away from the epicenter of the earthquake. So far we've seen a little bit of the damage. Most of the really bad things that happened were not here. So it's a beautiful place, beautiful river, and kind of fitting that the end of our trip, the last activity really is, except for hammam, is to go hiking. So here we go.
Or by meals. So now from here we take also tourists for trekking 5 days, 6 days walking to the mountain. In our 3 days walking from here, there is here big mountain in Morocco. We call him Toubkal. We take 4,167 meters high. This is second high in Africa after Kilimanjaro, big in North Africa. So this area, the people speak in Berber, not Arabic, because the Berber is very different than Arabic. It's different language, different culture, also different writing. Writing Berber, writing like the English, left on the right, not like the Arabic, right and left. Also writing Berber like similar with writing Greek on the Hebrew also. It's similar a little bit.
You speak Berber?
Yes, I am Berber originally, but I speak also Arabic.
So can you speak Berber?
Yes.
We haven't, but can you say it?
Like, for example, thank you. We say in Berber, tanmirt. In Arabic, shukran. In Berber, tanmirt. It's completely different.
Very different.
Yeah. Normal original people can live in Morocco is Berber people. Arabic just coming after for take Islam in Morocco. Going to First World War. After you, if you want to continue a little bit more, we will change the way we're going now. If not, we come in obligation to come in the same way now. Put it down. After that, again.
Berber refrigerator.
How many people are taking here on a busy day? It's very like in the summer because people so the most people coming to start doing their hair to take pictures.
That's a video, right?
I'm no kidding. Hiding in the rocks. about 5,500 feet. It's a very high mountain here. We were talking about there's no cactus, but there's this one little tiny cactus. One little Charlie Brown cactus.
Oh, another one. They're everywhere.
So in the wintertime it snows up here. And most of the water here are from springs. That big waterfall I showed was from a spring at the top. There's a lot of water coming out of that. Here's where they've channeled the water to use it.
Aqueduct.
It's an aqueduct, a little tiny aqueduct. Well, that's it. We're sitting in the square right now, having coffee at the Café de France, and here with Tommy and Katie. And I just want to say this was just a wonderful trip. We used, for our travel agent, we used Wanderlust Voyages. Wanderlust Voyages. They have an office in America, and I think it's in Boston, and they have offices here. It's kind of a boutique travel agent. Everything was spot on. Everything was almost perfect, and I would highly recommend it. So we're signing off. Today we leave for home. We're going to have like a 14-hour layover or something like that in London, and then from London back home. Anyway, loved Marrakech, loved Morocco. What a nice place. The earthquake damage was not bad in places that we went, and they're getting it fixed really fast. So I would highly recommend traveling to Morocco. Beautiful, beautiful place. Beautiful, beautiful people. Wonderful. And that's it. We're done. We're leaving our Riyadh Wow and heading back home. I hope you enjoyed these videos. If you do, give me a comment about what you think I should do next. Thanks for watching.
Remember, it's free to subscribe.